What's up, world? How's everybody doing today, tonight, tomorrow? As I always say, whatever time, realm, dimension you're living in, I hope you're doing great, feeling blessed, no stress. Guys, we got a little update on Grenfell Towers. First and foremost, hearts, thoughts, and prayers go out to you guys, the whole world. At least I know a lot of people here in the U.S. We're all thinking about you, and really feel for you guys. Nobody should have to go through this kind of situation, especially in the world we live in today. Technology we have, codes and regulations that we're supposedly set up so things like this don't happen. You guys should have never had to go through this, and I'm truly sorry for anybody who lost anybody in this situation or knew anybody in this situation that was lost. Really, guys, sorry. Like I said, prayers go out to you, and we're all thinking about you. Now, let's get on to the new information that's come out. Now, first, we all know this building should have never gone up like this. I don't know who set things up in this building, who was the contractor or the GC on this, but the fact that we had no sprinkler, we had no centralized alarm system, the fact that the material used on this building made it go up like a sparkler. I don't know how that happens. Now, this stay put policy that everybody keeps talking about, that has got to be one of the most ridiculous things, and I've had people try to explain it to me. And I'm sorry, guys, there is no explanation. If a building is on fire, they can say what they want about it. They can tell you all these things. We had the same thing here in 9/11. Everybody tries to say, oh, it's safer inside. No, it's not. We've learned the hard way every time that these policies they put in place don't always work the way that they say they will. We cannot trust these people. We cannot trust that they have our best interests in mind. We're finding out, like I say, all too much the hard way that they don't. Now we have a professor who's come out and made some statements about this material. He has said that this accelerant that we've talked about, this siding that they've put on this building, that when burning puts off a toxic gas, a combination of carbon monoxide and cyanide. So those who were staying put, who actually got away from the fire, if you had smoke filling up your apartment, it was too late for you. If you were to breathe this stuff in, this was a toxic gas that would kill you anyways. You didn't have a chance. I mean, from every angle you look, if anybody made it down to that lobby and had to go back up into one of these death traps, I can't even imagine. This whole building was a death trap. This whole situation was handled incorrectly, and it should have never happened. Like I said, in today's day and age, we have people out there that are supposedly handling situations like this, handling construction, and knowing what materials are used. If somebody didn't know the fact that these materials, if burnt, would do these things, I have a hard time believing that. This is where I come in. These powers that be, they set us up for tragedy. They set us up, and I hate to say it, and I know a lot of people might not agree with this, but these are these false flags, these productions I talk about. Somewhere down the line, somebody knew something. And either this is just piss poor management on this whole situation, people trying to cut cost on things, or somebody knew something and just didn't care, which is horrific to think, but it seems like that's what we had. And like I said, now we have this professor who's come out and said all the smoke on this building was toxic. This combination of cyanide and carbon monoxide was a toxic gas that wouldn't even give you the chance, once inhaled, to even make it out of the place. You would have died probably before you got to the bottom of the stairwell. We cannot let these incidents happen. We cannot let them go. We cannot just sit back and make the usual memorial and walk away and leave it be. This needs to be addressed. It needs to keep the spotlight on it. And I'm happy to see everybody over there. And like I said, I'm not happy to see, but I'm thankful to see that you guys are coming together as one voice, as one group, community, and pulling together and demanding those answers. And we got to keep doing that. everybody out there, not just over in the UK, but everybody out here in the world, we all got to pull together and make sure incidents like this don't happen anymore. We cannot be used like pawns or just, you know, the sheeple that are expendable they think we are. Guys, as more information comes out on this, I'll make sure I update. But I just wanted to get this out there, this new information that this professor has brought up. The fact that, like I say, sprinkler, alarm, stay put policy, the building being, the material being an accelerant, made it go up like a damn sparkler. And now, on top of all that, creating a toxic gas of carbon monoxide and cyanide. Should have never happened, y'all. Like I said, my heart goes out to you guys. I'm truly sorry that anybody had to go through this. And I know some people say, you know, if you say false flags, it means, oh, you're saying it didn't happen. I'm not saying that happened at all. I'm saying this did happen, unfortunately. These false flags come in many different shades and varieties. Has a different package, but behind the scenes, it's usually all the same thing. These powers that be treating us like puppets and pawns. We're expendable. We can't be that anymore. We have to stand up. And you guys are doing it now, and I'm happy to see that. And I know that's a weird way of saying it, happy to see it, but I am. I'm happy to see you guys coming together as a community, as a voice, putting differences aside for the greater good. So you guys keep it up. We're thinking about you. And if, like I said, if I get any more information on this, I'll be updating you guys right away, because we can't let this go. All right, y'all. Everybody have a great weekend. If you're down there in Australia, thanks, Marky Mark, Digital Intel, for rubbing it in on me that you was already starting your weekend and I still had a day left of work. Appreciate that. All right, y'all. I'll holler at you soon, as always. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay incredible. Look out for each other and be safe. See ya.